Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back once again to the Hot Stocks Outlook for May 5th, 2017. Hope you're all doing well out there in the markets. I want to go ahead and really dig into some of these opportunities. And as always, I definitely encourage, if this is the first video you've seen, a first Hot Stocks Outlook, definitely look through the playlists that are available here, watch some of those previous videos and really get a handle on how this technology works and how we really use these tools to trade. But we're going to start here with Caleres here, and we covered this market and also Stratasys in a previous video, but we got a lot of things going on in technology, energy stocks here. So let's go ahead and dig in here. Now, with Caleres here, we had this predicted moving average, so this blue line that's really generated via that neural network process utilizing artificial intelligence to really analyze other markets and really forecast where prices are expected to move. So what we have here is really a crossover between a predicted moving average generated via the technology of the software, and we compare that to a actual moving average, which is just a regular lagging technical indicator because it just plots previous past close prices. So traders can understand that whenever that blue line or predicted moving average crosses above that actual, that's suggesting there's a trend change in the market, and you'd of course want to go ahead and trade in the direction of the trend, therefore look to go ahead and take long opportunities in the market. Now, in addition to that though, we also have this other extremely accurate shorter term indicator called the predicted neural index. Now, this indicator can only be a 1 or a 0, so it's, yes, no, right or wrong, very straightforward, but it's a 48-hour indicator. Essentially, think of it as forecasting the next 2 trading days' strength or weakness over just the next 48 hours that haven't occurred yet in the market. And that's what allows traders to be very, very prepared for what to expect in the market moving forward. So if we go ahead and get into the market after this crossover, we see that 48-hour indicator strongly there up at a 1, saying look to go ahead and get long this market. And as long as that blue line remains above the black line, you want to go ahead and maintain that position. So you see, once you've gotten into the market, the neural index stays up at a 1 here, so you're getting repeated forecasts of short-term strength. So that 48 hours, strength, strength, strength. But when you get to this point, look what happens. Actually, on this candle here, you get that forecast of weakness over the next 2 trading days, telling you to tighten those stops, look to take some profits. And once you get the crossover to the downside, the market's reversed, and you therefore want to look to go short. This market now down about 2 or 3% already since that crossover just a few days ago. So certainly wanted to go ahead and take that 12% move to the upside in just 14 trading days, about $3 per share. So I mean, you're talking just 500, 1,000 shares, making a few $1,000 here, and even going ahead and making money on the short side. Taking those profits, staying in line with the forecast, and already up around 2 or 3% with an opportunity to the downside there. So that's really the basics, how this software works. And you really want to keep things simple because it's really the accuracy of the tool that's going to help you do well each day in the market here. Now, here in Anadarko Petroleum, and we see this in a lot of energy stocks and crude oil, getting this weakness in the market, you see this crossover to the downside. Again, this 48-hour indicator is forecasting weakness over these subsequent trading days, saying now's the time for to get into this trend on the short side. Go ahead and start taking those short positions in the market. And what's so nice about this is, we see the market down 15% in just about 13 trading days. But look how accurate the neural index is here, where you get this move up to a 1, some strength over the next couple of days, right? But the blue line is still below the black line. The trend is still down. So what traders would want to do is look to, really understand you're going to get strength over the next 2 days, but you're still in a downtrend. And if that's the situation, then what you'd really want to do is look to short the market. On any moves higher in the market, you'd look to short. And so in addition to these predicted moving averages, your neural index, you're also getting a predicted range for each trading day. And so if I actually bring those up, those predicted ranges against the actual market data, you can see how accurate essentially those predictions were. So when you understand, look, it's time to come in and start shorting Anadarko Petroleum, you really are keeping a keen eye on these predicted high levels in the market as really great entry prices to go ahead and short the market from. And you see intraday, those work extremely well. And obviously shorting within a downtrend going to work extremely well as well. So this has been a really fabulous opportunity, obviously a huge gap. But traders really need to be aware of these things in the market. You see just all this weakness from the neural index, huge amount of separation between that predicted moving average and the actual moving average, and obviously getting a huge gap here. So traders making a lot of money on the downside, whether you're trading options, just shorting the shares, because you're getting those really nice entries on the short side as well. Moving forward here, let's go ahead and move forward to Stratasys, which is a market we covered a couple of weeks ago. So certainly go through that playlist, watch some of these previous videos. You'll see stocks come in and we'll retouch on them. We always want to bring new ones in, but this is what's great about the software is you really need to understand when to hold on to a trade. A lot of traders end up getting out too early in the market, and we see here that we'd gotten this crossover all the way back in March. Neural index strongly there up at a 1, and this blue line strongly above the black line, suggesting, look, the market's going to keep trending higher. We covered this video about back here a few weeks ago, and now we have a situation where the market's up another 8% or so just in the past 10 trading days. So, in entirety, you're looking at a 29, almost 30% move, but just in the past couple of weeks, it's an additional 8%. So if you really want to, make the most of each opportunity, not get out of the move too early, you really need the tools that are, really alerting you and saying, look, this trend is very, very strong. When you get those short-term signals from the software, look to go in and start buying up this market again over those subsequent trading days there, in line with this very strong trend that we have there in Stratasys, and a really beautiful move, about $6 per share on a $20 stock. So very easy to buy 1,000 shares there, make $5,000-$6,000 just in the past month here, the month of April, and now going into May. So moving forward, let's go ahead and take a look at Frontier. And of course, keeping with the same logic here of, we'd gotten this crossover that says, look, trend now down. You see a ton of weakness from this neural index, really forecasting that, expect this weakness, expect this weakness. We get a little strength, and you get this sideways action in the market. But again, the blue line is still below the black line. So the last thing is a trader who really gotten some nice short positions up here at about 210. The last thing you'd want to be doing is going ahead and getting out of that position. And you see things have gotten much, much worse over the past couple of days here, with a gap down and now down 21% just in the past 15 trading days. So really nice opportunity there to the downside. And last but not least here, let's take a look at First Solar here. So really nice stock here, and as simple as it can get. Blue line over black line, neural index strongly there up at a 1, saying, the time to go ahead and get into this stock is all the way back here on, April 25th, it looks like here. So you get in on April 25th. Each day you're getting those updates that say, look out for that strength in the market. Look out for this strength. We've got this trend in an uptrend. So go ahead and hold on to your position. And we see a really nice move so far with, a lot of chance for this to persist. So about a 24% move higher, about $6 per share in just 7 trading days. So just a couple weeks, over a weekend, you're in the market, and up about $6 per share. Really nice options opportunity there as well. So again, these really cheap price stocks where you can go ahead and buy several hundred shares, a couple thousand shares, and make a lot of money on these moves, because we're getting a lot of volatility in a lot of these markets with a lot of earnings coming out and things like that. You certainly want to make sure you're getting really nice positions at the right time early, before these gaps start happening and markets really start to move. So as always, guys, please go ahead, leave your comments, your questions, anything you got for me. I love the back and forth and explaining these concepts and how this technology found within VantagePoint works. And certainly thank you all for watching. Best of luck to you out there in the markets. And once again, this has been the Hot Stocks Outlook for May 5th, 2017. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye for now.